Hi everyone. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at a highly detailed scale model of the legendary HMS Endeavour. Every part of this ship is showcased from multiple angles in stunning quality, perfect for reference if you're building your own model. For the full story of Captain Cook's first voyage aboard the Endeavour, including its mission and route, check out the link in the description. But in this video, we'll focus on 5 fascinating and dramatic moments from that historic journey, and how Cook and his crew overcame them. Mutiny in Paradise: how Captain Cook stopped his crew from deserting. Picture this. Tahiti, 1769. The HMS Endeavour has just arrived, and for Cook's crew, it's like stepping into a dream. Golden beaches, warm waters, and, of course, the famously beautiful Tahitian women. But there's a problem. Sailors are vanishing, deserting in the middle of the night, lured by the island's charms. Even the ship's astronomer, Charles Green, gets caught up in it. He tries to run off with a local woman. Cook knows he's losing control, so he makes a ruthless move. He takes Tahitian chiefs hostage, declaring they won't be freed until his men return. And guess what? It works. Within days, the deserters slink back to the ship, and order is restored. No mercy, no negotiations. Just Cook proving who's in charge. A harsh tactic? Absolutely. But in the age of exploration, discipline meant survival. Endeavour's near-death experience: how Cook cheated disaster. June 1770. The Endeavour is sailing blind through uncharted waters off Australia. Cook knows that these are unknown places, but he doesn't know just how unknown they are. Too late. The reef tears into the hull like a can opener. Seawater explodes into the lower decks. Crewmen frantically dump cannons, supplies, even their drinking water, overboard. But the ocean keeps winning. The pumps can't keep up. But a desperate idea. They sew a sail into a giant bandage, slather it in wool and tar, and drag it under the ship. The tar sucks into the cracks like a clotting scab. Against all odds, it holds. Cook's genius? Turning a sail into a life raft. The Endeavour would limp to shore, forever scarred, but alive. HMS Endeavour reached the mouth of the river, now known as the Endeavour River in Queensland, where the crew spent 2 months repairing the ship. Turtle Soup Mutiny, when Cook fought his own officers. June 1770. The Endeavour needs to be repaired after striking a reef. Food supplies are gone. Then, a miracle. The crew catches giant sea turtles. Enough meat to save them all. But when Cook announces strict rations, his officers rebel. Joseph Banks and the other gentlemen demand double portions, their birthright as elites. Cook does the unthinkable. He stares them down and says, "No. The lowest sailor gets equal share." He writes in his log, "I would not suffer the servants to be defrauded." A radical idea in an age when officers dined on china while crews starved. The message was clear: on this ship, survival was the only privilege that mattered. The Kangaroo Misunderstanding: how a lost in translation moment created an icon. July 1770. Australia. Joseph Banks, the Endeavour's naturalist, points at a bizarre hopping creature, something no European had ever seen. He turns to a local Gugu man and asks what it's called. The man replies, kangaroo. But here's the twist, kangaroo didn't mean kangaroo. It literally meant I don't understand you. Banks, completely unaware, jots it down as the animal's name. And just like that, kangaroo enters the English language by accident. Years later, when other explorers realized the mistake. Too late. The name had already jumped, just like the animal itself, straight into history books worldwide. A linguistic happy accident that proves, sometimes, not understanding each other creates the most enduring stories. The Wall of Fire, Cook's burning Misunderstanding. August 1770. The Endeavour is stranded in Australia, her hull gashed open by the Great Barrier Reef. As Cook's men desperately patch the ship, they look inland, and freeze. A wall of flame is advancing toward them, not random wildfire, but perfect, controlled lines of fire. The crew grabs muskets, convinced it's an aboriginal attack. But Cook watches closer. These aren't warriors, they're hunters. The indigenous people are using fire like a living tool, herding kangaroos into traps and renewing the land. The British had just witnessed firestick farming, a land management system so advanced, modern ecologists still study it today. Cook, to his credit, wrote in awe of its precision. Yet in that moment, pure terror. Because sometimes, the greatest danger isn't the flames. It's not understanding what you're seeing. Thanks for watching.